The interest in native rare breeds is growing, with more and more farmers rearing cattle and sheep that for years were out of fashion. To gauge how popular this sector has become, Ewan went along to a rare breed sale.
The spring sale of rare and minority breeds here at Thainstone is the biggest event of its kind in Scotland, and with 4 auctions going on simultaneously, it's a smallholder's heaven.
It's what we call a fun day at Thainstone, really. We have 2 a year with the rare breeds, etc., but we've introduced an extra poultry sale in March just to cope with the thing. But we'll call it a fun day, a family day.
So has it grown over the years?
We started it about maybe 15 years ago, and it's growing. Today we'll trade about maybe 1,500 to 1,800 lots of, there's bygone, there's poultry, there's rare breeds. It's grown a fair bit over the years. If you were to look at consignments here today, there's Airdrie, Glasgow area, there's Gairloch, it's a wide area. And I think the youngest consignor would be maybe 7 and the oldest maybe 77.
So what's the rules about coming in off the street and buying some of the breeds?
To have cattle or sheep, you have to have holding number to put the animals to. With the poultry, basically if you have a back garden or a hutch or anything like that, or a shed, that's okay. There's no rules with the poultry really.
So pay your money and take them away?
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't have room for cattle or sheep in my back garden, but I do have room for a couple more hens. I'm heading for the poultry section, but first I need some expert advice.
It's a good place for beginners to come along. They maybe don't want to buy the first couple of times that they're here, but to come along, see what's available, talk to the people who are breeding and selling.
For hens that lay eggs, what should you be looking for there?
Well, you would never want to keep one hen on her own because that's not a natural way for hens to live. So I would always say to people, buy at least 3, and then if one dies, you've got time to get a replacement before somebody's on their own. If you're living in a built-up area, you don't want to buy anything with a cockerel in it. Not if you want to stay friends with your neighbours anyway. Do you want big hens? Do you want white eggs? Do you want blue eggs? Do you want brown eggs?
I want pretty hens and brown eggs.
Okay, pretty hens, brown eggs. I would probably go for something like a Moran.
But there's all kinds of different age classes in there. There's pullets, point of lay, old yins that you're ready for the pot. What should you be going for?
If I was buying it at a place like this, I would be looking for pullets. Hens will normally come into lay 22 to 24 weeks. So if you're buying them at 14 weeks, you've got a wee bit of a wait, but you know that they're young hens rather than old broilers.
What kind of money are we talking about? Because I've no idea. A rough ballpark?
Anywhere between £10 and £30 a bird, depending on what you're buying and how many people want to buy your bird.
So what are these?
They're Morans, and they've got that kind of cuckoo marking on the feathers.
What are these ones? These are quite pretty, aren't they?
Bluebells, they're a hybrid. They'll lay really well, but they just lay a beige coloured egg.
Right.
Similarly them. That's a boy, you don't want
that. You don't want that, do you? It's easy to get it wrong in here.
Yeah.
You get carried away.
Yeah. It's very easy to get carried away. One of the things to do is, before you start, decide how much you're going to pay, and then stop.
And then double it.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, to say it's confusing is to put it mildly, but I've had some really good advice and I've narrowed it down a wee bit. So we've got the pretty ones, which are the bluebells, the sort of grey ones, or we've got the marans, which are not as pretty, but probably lay better eggs. So I've got my paddle and I'm just going to see which is the best price.
155 estate, marans again, don't say, marans, quick away. 10 bit, 10 bit, 10, 20 bit, 20 bit, 20, 25, 30, 30 bit, 30 bit, 35, 30 spend, 30 bit, 30 bit, 35, 35, 35, 30 bit, 35, 35, 19149.
Wee one.
They'll do you well.
The Rare Breeds auction here at Thainstone is a major event in the small holding calendar.